Good afternoon. So today we are going to be learning about the three different fingerings for the flute. You may be asking yourself why there are three different fingerings for a single note on the flute, but they all have their own separate purposes and they make playing different sections of the music very easy. So first of all, we've got the 1-to-1 B flat. For that fingering, we're going to place down our first finger in our left hand, our first finger in our right hand, and hold down this back key as well. This fingering is very useful when you're playing a piece of music that has both B flat and B natural or C flat in the key signature. So, because the only change that we have to make is one finger popping off this key in order to play both B flat and C flat or B natural. The second fingering that we have incorporates the thumb, again, like the other key, but it's placed on a different key instead. So we have our flute. Our left hand first finger is going to be on the same key as before, but our thumb now is going to move from this little key to this bigger key right here. This fingering is useful if you are playing a piece of music that has B flat followed by C. Because the only change that we have to make to our fingerings is lifting up our thumb in order to go from B flat to C. The third fingering, it's not taught as often, but it is still super useful. So we're going to have our basic first finger on this top key again. Our thumb is going to go back to that small little key back there. And we're going to use our pointer finger on our right hand to push down this little tiny lever right here. Not one of these keys, this little tiny lever. And that sounds like this. Going from A to B flat. So this fingering is super useful if you're going to be approaching B flat from chromatically from a lower note. Here is that fingering again. A. A. B flat. The only thing that we're really changing from going from A to B flat is our middle finger right here. So while the lever, that's what this fingering is called, the lever B flat and the 1-to-1 B flat are kind of similar in their applications. They're used for chromaticism. They can be used in different ways to in different sections of music. Like if you're going quickly through a chromatic section, it might be easier to use the lever fingering. And if you're going through a slower kind of chromatic dealio, it could be easier to use the 1-to-1 fingering instead. All these fingerings are important. They should all be taught within the first year of playing flute, because if a student gets in the habit of playing only one or even two of the fingerings for too long, then that will hinder their abilities to play, like I said, faster chromatic sections or B flat to C or A B flat C in a kind of economical way, if you will. Thank you.